Go go go！出飞去上班，我颠I think
This is just another ordinary day of my life. Going to work, repeating a routine I've lost count of. The neighborhood you see here is a place I found and fell in love with at first sight 2 years ago. It's my second shelter since I moved to Hangzhou, and I truly love it here. As you can see, it's filled with trees, has its own little commercial street, and keeps car underground. It's incredibly peaceful. I actually recorded this footage back in May. It sat on my hard drive for a long time because I thought it was way too boring. So boring that I didn't even want to edit it. But now, I feel like it perfectly to represent who I was at this specific moment in time. I like working under these green canopies. Even though I do this every single day, the sight of the green leaves and the filtered sunlight still brings me a sudden wave of joy. It's a tiny bit of healing on my way to work. Add a little breath, it's perfect. Every day, I ride my little electric scooter for work. My place is only about 2 kilometers away from the office. I actually have other ways to get around, but my mornings are usually so rushed and unglamorous that the scooter is just the easiest choice. Here is where I work. To outsiders, it looks like a printing descent state-owned enterprise. But the truth is, I'm just a contract worker here. Since I joined through social recruitment, everyone has to start from the contract level, so it's not as glamorous as people imagine. Still, I'm grateful. It's already much better than my previous job in Shanghai. I seem to find myself searching for new roles or new challenges every once in a while. This workplace has witnessed a lot of my shifting mindsets and changing responsibilities over the past 2 years. It has definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things. This area is a mezzanine, probably meant to be an equipment room, but now it's used for parking scooters and bicycles. There are 2 levels of underground parking, but since I live so close, I rarely join to work. Anyway, time to head in and start the workday. Finally off the clock, I can't tell you how happy I am when the workday ends. I just want to rush out here. To be honest, I don't have that much passion for work anymore. I just want to leave right on time. And now, riding my scooter back to my shelter. I don't know why, but even now, I still look forward to going straight home after work. I'm not like those people who want to go out, wander around, or have a bustling social life. I just look forward to the evening sun. In this season, I can still catch the sunset. In the winter, it's already pitch black by the time I leave. It's only in this exact moment, feeling the wind, that I feel like a living, breathing human being again. I've traveled these 2 kilometers, stretched countless times, and there aren't many roads to choose from. But every month or two, I intentionally change my path. Whether I'm going to work or heading home, I do it just to give myself a slightly different state of mind. The path I choose today passes by the hospital. Traffic is a bit heavier here, but the road is wider. Plus, there are always local vendors along the way selling vegetables from their own gardens. I love seeing places with these traces of the real life. It gives me a sense of the world and the vitality. A reminder that life isn't just a rigid two-point line between the office and my bed. This particular part is a secret little shortcut I figured out myself. After living here for nearly a year, I've mastered which ways are faster and which views I prefer. I really love this neighborhood because it's spacious and well zoned. This path runs right through the central commercial area, stacked between the residential buildings. This supermarket inside with very reasonable prices. I rarely buy the groceries outside anymore. I get all my daily essentials right here. Once I turn this corner, it's filled with the trees again. I'm absolutely obsessed with the greenery here. It gives me a deep sense of the security and quietness. The sun is quite bright right now, so it might be so hard to tell, but on rainy days, it feels like I'm living inside a park. It's so nice to take a walk here after dinner, and working home feels like walking through a forest. Oh, by the way, there are these large white flowers blobbing right now. Fortunier flowers. I think they have a heavy, slightly unpleasant smell, which is probably the only thing I don't like about this place. Now I'm back inside, and the dinner is ready. I share this apartment with roommates, so the kitchen is a communal space. Luckily, they rarely cook, so I usually get to come back first and have the kitchen to myself. That's my roommate's cat. It seems to love my room. Whenever I leave the door slightly open, it snaps in to inspect its territory. Normally, I just let it wander around and explore before it leaves, but it seems a bit cautious today. Time to start my dinner, and that's the end of my ordinary day. Bye.